Hello, I am just doing a quick follow-up video. I know a lot of people had success, but then I know a lot of people were still having trouble. So I just want to help people figure out how exactly to get their reservation. Okay. So once you open the link, and yes, you do have to use the link, you're going to have a page like this. So it's going to ask you to enter your order number, your member ID number, or your ticket number. I'm going to enter mine. I'm just going to move just for right now for privacy. But I am going to enter the information it's asking for. And then there's a green button at the bottom always that says continue. Sometimes you have to click that button a few times in order for it to work. So let's say it's not working or it's turning gray, black, red. Just keep hitting that continue button. Maybe you have to refresh. And then for some people, it might say that it doesn't recognize you as a member. Again, just refresh and keep doing it. It's not something wrong with your pass. It's just a glitch with the system. So including you, how many people are going to be in your car? I'm going to say 5 here, and then I'm going to hit continue. Now it turned red, but it still worked. A lot of times when it turns red, it doesn't work. If you're seeing gray down here, that's normal. And then you're going to pick your day that you want to go. So I'm going to pick the 30th, and then it's going to ask me what time. So the time that I want to go, let's say I want to go at 11:30. Now, for a lot of people, again, it's not working. So you may have to come up here and hit 29. You may have to come back here and hit 31. You may have to come back and hit 30. Do whatever you have to do to kind of keep refreshing it, even if these are gray, until you get the time and date that you actually want and it's green down here, because a lot of times it's going to be gray. So right now the system's working a lot better than it was this morning, and I think everybody's getting a lot further. So I'm going to click here and it worked. So this is great. Now it's going to ask you some private information. And again, I'm just going to move over here. I'm going to enter some information to reserve. It's going to ask you your name, first and last. And then it's also going to ask your age and your zip code to confirm that it's you. And then it's also going to ask your email. So you're just going to enter all of that information. You're going to enter your cell phone number. And then you're going to hit OK. And again, you should get a green button at the bottom and hit continue. If it doesn't work, then just keep hitting continue until it does. Now it's going to give you the option to add another guest. What's happening for a lot of people is once they add their guests, they're disappearing. It's totally, I want to say, the normal right now until they fix the glitches. But I know everyone's trying to get in this as fast as they can because they will sell out. So again, I'm just going to move this to the side. I'm going to enter the guests. Again, it's a little private information, so I'm just going to move to the side here. And then it's going to ask you ticket type. We're members, you might be a pass holder. Now when you do that, it's actually going to delete the person that they already had. And every time you add another person, a lot of times it's just deleting everybody that you add as you're going. But that doesn't mean that it's not saving it. And I think that's a lot where people are getting caught up. Sometimes they're kind of giving up because they think that it's not going to work. But it does actually save everything. And you'll see that in the confirmation at the end. So again, I'm just going to add them. I'm going to add another person. Now it deleted me, but it added that person. So it's very glitchy. I'm going to add my son. Again, I have to pick what they are, and then I'm going to add one more person. my other son. And then that should be everybody. And then I'll show you what's happening also that is confusing and throwing a lot of people off. So once you do all this, again, you have to hit continue as many times as it takes. And again, look, it's like everybody just like disappeared again. So continue, even though it says only one person is going, that's fine, don't worry about it. Scroll all the way down, hit what you need to. Sorry, I'm just trying to check the box. Okay, so now, for a lot of people, this is actually saying that you're going to, Texas on January 19th or something crazy. Just ignore that. Again, it's just like, it's really glitching. So, right now, like it says there's 5, but only 2 people. It's all just a glitch. And once you confirm everything, you'll see that it'll have the right date. Even if it says it's in January, just ignore that. And then that's it. Your reservation is complete. And that's really it. So you should get an email. If you don't get an email and you want to go back and do it one more time, but definitely screenshot everything. That's my biggest recommendation, is just to make sure you're doing screenshots. All right, I hope this helped everyone, and I hope you have a great night, and I hope you get to reserve the passes that you need. This is Christine from Families at Travel Party and Play. I always try to help families keep up with up-to-date information, things going on in New Jersey. So if you want to join the group, you can. Have a great night.